Hello, results agents. Today I want to talk to you about something that's very important and I think goes a little bit unsaid, and we should probably discuss it, and that's client communication. I'm going to start with buyers, and the first most important thing that you should probably discuss with them is not buying anything while they are purchasing their house. So please discuss that with them. Their lender should probably go over that with them, but just in case that they miss that, just tell them don't buy their furniture, don't buy their appliances, don't take out any loans for anything. One time I overdid it a little too much, and I had a client call me and tell me that she really needed to buy her daughter some shorts for school, and did I think that maybe it would be okay if she just went and bought them one pair of shorts each before school started. So yes, I said, please feel free to go buy your daughter some shorts for school. I didn't mean to not clothe your family for school. So anyway, make sure that they're aware of that. Also, when you're showing a house, have a discussion with your clients about communication. Every house, it seems like now, has some form of audio or visual equipment in it, and you don't want to have your conversations that you think are private, maybe discussing what you might want to offer on the property, disclosed to the seller. So you want to tell them, let's have all communication outside of the property, at least in the driveway, not on the front porch even, because so many people have Ring doorbells and things like that. So tell them just wait until we get away from the property to discuss anything. And also, just out of consideration, while you're in the house, tell them, let's not say, oh, that's the ugliest wallpaper I've ever seen. Oh, that's the ugliest chandelier I've ever seen. Oh, the first thing I would do is rip that out. Just kind of keep those comments to a minimum, because like I said, people, have audio, visual, and make sure you've got that buyer's rep in place, or else you are representing a seller. And remember, agency in the state of Texas. If you aren't fresh on that, please go reread it and read your book. It's important to know that. So study up on that. Another thing that you want to be sure that your buyer's rebel. My dog's angry because she sees somebody outside walking. God forbid. Another thing that you want to make sure that your buyers are aware of is that they need to communicate with their inspectors. They need to be communicating with insurance agents. They need to communicate with their lender, and warn them that their lenders might ask them for things several times, and to keep their patience. It's frustrating. I've been through the process more times than I would like to count, and my last purchase was probably the most frustrating process I have ever been through. And the Friday night before I was supposed to close, on Monday, I think. No, it wasn't Monday, but I was supposed to close. And Friday night at 8 p.m., I got an email from the lender with 13 conditions. It was very upsetting, and it was all I could do to keep my patience. So just warn your clients kind of up front about the whole process and things that are going to happen. If you're new to this business, you don't know the process and things are going to happen. So it's going to be harder for you to, and if you haven't ever bought a house before, it's going to be harder for you to know the steps. Please come to me and say, hey, Mindy, I don't really know the steps. That's fine. I'll be happy to go over them with you. I've sold hundreds of houses, and I've bought and sold many houses myself. So I'm more than happy to kind of break those steps down for you, and there's no shame in saying, hey, I'm not real sure, I don't remember what those steps are, can you go over those with me? I'd be more than happy to. Or Charlotte or Amber or Chrissy, or there's some agents in here who have sold so many houses, they can do it in their sleep. Just ask anybody for help. They'll be more than happy to go over those with you. As far as sellers go, let them know what to expect when their house goes on the market. That's really important. So one thing, be sure to discuss with them how much time they need for notice for showings. Say 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, keep your beds made, because one day you don't have your beds made, you're gonna get showings. But I mean, in this market right now, you're gonna get lots of showings. Just prepare them for that. Also prepare them to have their pets put up. Nobody likes other people's pets. They think they do, but they don't. Especially mine, Charlotte. You can attest to that. Also, let them know that there's going to be a final walkthrough. That seems to make everybody mad. I don't know why, but it does, because the house is a mess And for some reason, sellers think that the house needs to be clean, but buyers don't really expect that. So if you're representing the buyer, let them know that the house is going to be a mess, that the people are packing and they're getting ready to move. So to expect that to be a mess, and sellers, let them know that the house doesn't be clean, that, you know, it's all par for the course. So keep expectations realistic for everybody. Just communicate with them. So many problems can be solved with communication. Answer your phone when your buyers or sellers call you. I mean, if you can't, that's completely understandable, but call them back, text them back, respond back. Problems can be solved with communication. That is the #1 key in this business. You have to communicate. Same to be said if another realtor contacts you. Please answer your phone and call them back. Also with lenders and with title companies, communication is a must in this business. If you're not going to communicate, hang it up now. Don't do it, because it is so important. You will frustrate yourself, you will frustrate your clients, you will frustrate lenders, you will frustrate title companies. Answer your phone, communicate, set buyer and seller expectations, let them know what to expect in the process. If you're not aware of what the processes are, reach out to somebody in the company. Dana, she's been doing this for a long time. Elizabeth's been doing this for a long time. Charlotte's been doing this for a long time. There are just certain things that you do every single time. There are certain steps that you don't want to leave out. We're going to go through step by step a listing appointment. We're going to go through a first-time buyer. I want to go through with them. But for now, I just wanted to reach out and let y'all know that buyer communication and seller communication is paramount to this business. Please be at top of your game when it comes to communication. You can set yourself apart in this business. I know Charlotte, for one, that was one of the reasons she got into real estate, is because she was trying to buy a property and she couldn't get a realtor to call her back. So be a good communicator. Make yourself set yourself apart. That's what I'm trying to say. This is not an edited video. I'm in my t-shirt. I just finished making homemade flour tortillas. I'm about to go pick up Hunter from school. I just wanted to get something out to y'all because I know a lot of people right now, there's a lot of COVID going around, and I didn't want to risk anybody by having a face-to-face meeting. So I'm just going to put out some videos right now for everybody. If you have any questions or you need any help with anything, do not hesitate to reach out to either Charlotte or myself. We'll be happy to help you anytime. Text, phone calls, emails, GroupMe, those always work. So I'm going to put a link to this on GroupMe. I'm going to do it on YouTube because the videos are too long, and I know I talk fast anyway, but I can't edit myself down any shorter. I hope you're all selling. I hope you're all healthy. I hope you all feel good, and let's sell some real estate. Have a great day.